Hello all and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. Now I've got one of them bugging collector problems that I've had to sort out. The only way I could do it cheapest, which was with a magnet. So I've got a new Steelbook magnet and I'm going to show you how it solves a problem with my collection. It's something that bugs me with my collection. So let's get into it. Okay, yeah, do you ever have them problems? You know, when you're collecting a set of films and the images just don't match properly, they don't line up properly because they change one on one of the last films, that sort of a thing. So I have that issue with the Resident Evil movies that I have here in Steelbook form. Yes, I've got Steelbooks for all of the Resident Evil movies, including Welcome to Raccoon City, but that one aside. So Welcome to Raccoon City, the Steelbook I've got is this one here, which I got rather cheap off of somewhere. Now I know there's the standard sort of image of this one where it's very dark and you've got the umbrella in the road outside. I don't really particularly like that image. I prefer the underline image of this, but not so much the design. But that's not the problem because it's a completely different film series that's obviously going nowhere. But yeah, there's that. So, but that's not the problem that bugs me. It lies with the other 6 films, and I'll show you why. They're just here. Now, before I show you these, because a lot of these are still sealed, and that is because I do have the 4K 6 film set, and I picked this up a while ago for about 30 quid. It was only about 30 quid for all 6 films. Very, very cheap. That was before they even came out in this country on 4K. It's like, I think it's a Dutch release, but they all come in, you know, in 4K there. So fantastic. That's why some of these others are still sealed. But there we go. So here we go. I'll start on this. I have shown these before. So my Resident Evil 1 Steelbook is that there. And I love this design of Resident Evil Steelbook. I think they're fantastic looking. And with Milla Jovovich front and centre, with the, you know, the Umbrella Corporation symbol behind her. So that's one. Then you have number 2. And as you can see, they all, you know, they're all of the same ilk, these will be, like that. Just different colours, different image, respective of the film. So that was Resident Evil Apocalypse. And then we have Extinction there, like so. And then we have Resident Evil Afterlife, like so. As you can see, they're all matching. And then we have Resident Evil Retribution, like that. So they all match thus far. And then, Steelbook wise for Resident Evil The Final Chapter, there are a few choices. And that's what I have. That, which I like. I do like that. But it just doesn't match aesthetically. Now, so I've had to get a magnet made for this. I went to someone who does magnets for Steelbooks and I said to him, look, can you do me this image? And thusly, he's done it for me. And that is right here now. And the image I've got is this one here. Now, before anyone says anything, yes, a Steelbook was made with this image on it in one of the foreign territories. I don't know if it was Italy or France. And that Steelbook goes for a considerable amount of money now. And I'm not prepared to pay that for it. However, paying £8 for a magnet to go on the front of my Steelbook is great. But however, even though people say, hold on a minute, they did do a sick film that aligns with this set. It doesn't align with the set properly. It doesn't. There is a difference. It's similar, but it's different, as you can see. You know, it hasn't got that sort of grate pattern on it, the grating, like the metallic grating that all these has. It's just, it's like that. So although it is very similar and it's the same as the Steelbook that is available, yeah, it's the closest representation to that design that I can get. So that steelbook there is that one there. And I've also got a final chapter bonus disc in there for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but there we go. 3D version in there. Yeah, final one. I wonder if Matt's got that in 3D. Matt, have you got... I know you're into your 3D films. Do you have the final chapter in 3D? Because if you don't, I'll send you the film your way. It's no good to me. So anyway, so this magnet here fits perfectly onto the front of that steelbook, like so. I know it's glossy, but it gives me a closer representation to what the others are like. And, you know, silly little things please little minds, and that pleases me that I've got that image on the front of a steelbook. Crazy, I know, it truly is. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So there we go. Problem solved. Rather than paying a silly price for this, the existing steelbook, get a magnet, stick it on, and sorted. I'm trying to get that back in its little bag. So there we go. So I'm happy with that Resident Evil now. And to be honest, I just had to hunt for that magnet because that came probably about 3 weeks ago, and I couldn't find it. And I've spent the last 15 minutes hunting around for it. I did find it in a drawer down in the front room. Obviously, I put it in there because Christmas and people coming over. But yeah, that looks spot on now, spot on. I can rest easy at night. I can sleep. So there we go. So this is AJ. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.